Stu here with Raid, Shadow Legends, and Scyl of the Drake. So you get her at 180-day login. Harmony Harmon let me get into his account because he was able to pull her from an Ancient Shard. You can't pull these champions through a Sacred Shard, but you can't get them from an Ancient Shard. And she is just this amazing barbarian goddess that can help you get through faction wars, ice golems. You know, if we ever get a Void Tower, she's going to be probably one of the best champions to bring in there to help you get through the Void Tower. Each stage of the tower to get all those rewards. It resets every month. It's going to be tons of fun. I hope that is soon because once we get her to 180 days, I'm going to use her. I'm going to max her out. We can't see her total stats here. Let's go check it out over here. So Harmony Harmon, thanks again for letting us use your account and check this champion out. Now, Harmony Harmon has some crazy champions. Not a lot of champions, but every champion that is here is an amazing one. And not a lot of 60s either. Just the best. Only the best 60s. So I had to kind of dumb down the team that we're taking into Dragons 20 to showcase what she can do. What she can do for you. And he does have her a lot slower than I would have her. I would have her, let's look at her max stats. Really high HP, really high defense, okay speed because we're doing PvE. If you want to bring her into Arena to do AoE stuns, you could. You could. Maybe for like lower gold 4 and below, no problem. You could bring her in there and get some work done. So what does she have? What can she do for us? Well, every turn that she takes, she does a heal to all your guys. The whole party, 10% of their max HP, and then also puts an increased speed buff on a random ally for 2 turns. Great ability. Just like Doom Priest, right? Except it doesn't have to remove a debuff. Now, if you have yours faster, if you're going 2 times to the enemies once or 2 times to the boss stage, you're healing, right? 10% each time, 20% total. And if you can keep that speed up, you're going more and more and more. Plus, you want to be fast because you want to get things like this off of cooldown. Now, keep in mind when we're going through these runs, we're going to go through a dragon run. This is not booked. This Drake is not booked out. So right here, attacks the enemies 2 times, has a 20% chance to place a stun on each hit. That's amazing. Now, they can go up to 35% on a 3-turn cooldown. If you catch somebody with a stun on a 3-turn cooldown, at a 35% chance each hit the stun, and you're going 2 times to their 1, like in the waves that I'm talking about, keeping her over 200 speed. If they come out of that stun, you're just going to stun them right back up again. It's really fast. 3-turn cooldown to do this. Each hit has a chance, a 35% chance. We could make it 40% chance in Masteries if we wanted to. Really, you can do whatever you want with our Masteries. It's pretty crazy. Right here, this Revive. We revive an ally at 50% HP. Not only do we get a revive, because yes, we want to revive somebody, but if we're reviving at 50% HP, you need a block damage, you need a, unkillable, or you need an ally protect, because the AI will come right after that champion, right after you revive them. So we've got that. Fantastic. Plus, we're going to heal them again, too, when we loop back around. It all works out fantastic. It just works out really wonderfully for this champion. Like I said, 180 days, 6 months. Here you go. Here's a champion to progress through the game if you're not progressing through the game, and to help you out with other content, right? Future content that we get. Right here, attacks one enemy, has a 40% chance to place a decreased speed buff, debuff on them, and then also a 50% chance to decrease their turn meter. She's got a lot going for her. All her damage is based off of defense. Now, I doubt she can really put out the damage, but still, it's really good that she does damage based off the defense. Now, obviously, if you're fighting bosses or a clan boss, she's not the best clan boss champion, but as far as everything else in the game, she's really, really good. You want to get some more damage from her? Hey, go down here to War Master. You want to do whatever else with her? I think the only buffs here, Harmon, that she has is the speed and the shared damage. But sure, you could extend those. Really, you could run her with no masteries whatsoever. You could go down here to get a higher percent chance to stun if you wanted to on each of those hits. That would be great. You could peel off some more damage from your allies with Selfless Defender. Really doesn't matter what you do with her. Again, you could run her with no debuffs whatsoever. She's just a support champion. Her moves are amazing enough on her own. She doesn't really need anything else. All right, let's go over here and watch her go through here on Dragons 20. And we'll talk about all the other dungeons you could do with her. Now, I did put in a Stag Knight because I want somebody with AoE decreased defense, because when I put in Kale here. Obviously, Harmon was going through with Warlord, going through with Krisk, but I've got to dumb down the team because we want to see our Drake in action. We don't want to see her bust through here with other legendaries, and you don't even get to see her revive, do the heals, do the stuns. We want to see all that. But it did take a long time. It took a long time to go through there. We made it through there fine, but I want to put in an AoE decreased defense. And I know that our Cold Heart will still be attacked because her HP is really low. Really low. Even though he's the weak affinity, she's super low. Let's run it. Let's see what we've got. Let's watch her stun. Let's watch her revive. There we go. And she just healed everybody and put a speed increase, even though we have Apothecary here. Sure, we got that. We got a stun up. and we'll watch her do everything else. Now, talking about spiders, if I had her on my account and I was able to play through her, right, gear her up, get her really fast, 200 something speed, I would love to bring her in there and stun and book her out too, right? Book her out so that we can stun all those spiders. I'm sure with the ultimate G, with whoever else we want to bring in there, we could do it. I know we can. Because if we can do it with Vergus, if we can do it with ultimate G, obviously we wouldn't bring in Miscreated Monster because Miscreated Monster needs no help. He can do it on his own. But we want to see what other champions can support and do it on their own. And I'm telling you, with a 3-turn cooldown and a 35% chance to stun, or even a 40% chance to stun with Fearsome Presence, she could do spiders. She can lock up those spiders. We get burns up on those spiders from ultimate G, and she has a decreased turn meter on our A1 along with a slow speed on our A1, along with bringing Armiger for some other turn meter reduction. She could do it, and we're going to do that. Believe me, when I get her at 180 days, I'm going to do that. I'm going to bring her in here. We'll do that through spiders. For Ice Golem, when she comes in through ice, look at that stun. Now, only a 20% chance per hit, and her accuracy isn't as high as I'd want to. I forgot to mention that. Her accuracy is like a 140. I would get her accuracy around 200, 220. You know, get her up there for that level 20 content. You need it up there. You need it up there, right? You want to make sure that you're landing these debuffs. Her A1 debuffs for the speed, and then also her stuns, right? We want these stuns. There we are again. We picked it up. That's great. Horden would have killed him if we didn't have that ally, the shared damage, and he would have gone to kill somebody else afterwards. Again, the shared damage is saving us. Got 2 stuns up. Amazing. So if I was going through Ice Golem, what would I do in Ice Golem? Well, Wave 2, when we hit those Terror Beasts to do the Ally Reflect, hopefully she's going to stun those guys, right? Stun them up. When we get to the boss on Ice Golem, the 2 side champions, we can stun those. She's going to AoE now on the side champions when the boss is there. She can stun those champions. The one that on the right will do AoE decreased defense to us. The one on the left on Ice Golem will do damage to us and block heals. She can stun those. She can slow speed them. She can turn meter reduction them. She can revive our champions, and she can heal everybody every turn, plus give us a speed increase. I mean, what more do we want? What more can we ask for out of a champion to carry us through content, to keep our people alive, to revive them back, to heal them? I mean, she just does it all. She really does it all. I'm excited to get her. I would even run her through Fire Knight, because she does do a decrease and a slow speed on her A1. I would run her through Fire Knight 20, even though she's the weak affinity with an all magic team, or just bring her in there the way she is right now. I mean, she's strong, right? If she takes the hits, that's fine. She's going to heal back up from that. No problem. And then if anybody else does die at the boss because they're weaker, like this Cold Heart, she's going to bring that Cold Heart back to life. We're not going to really have to worry about her dying at the boss with this much HP. But, you know, again, I would get the speed up. I would really get the speed up. But obviously, Harmon doesn't need to really mess with her that much. He did say that she helped him out to progress through the account. But now with, I mean, a Krisk and a Warlord and a Lysandra and everything else, you've got Cold Hearts and Royal Guards. Obviously, you don't need to have the Drake lady supporting you here. I could see that. I could definitely see that. Now in Arena, again in Arena, I think Gold 4, lower Gold 4, she could do some work. If you're faster than the other team, if you get a chance to come in there and they don't have a, you know, block debuffs up or anything like that, and you get a chance to stun everybody, that could help you. Not the best Arena champion in the world, but something, right? Something for your account, especially if you're a free-to-play player, low spender, you've played for 6 months, here you go, congratulations, then it's a great champion to have, really. Oh, we're going to die here? Ooh, we took a big hit, though. Took a big hit. Come on. Pull it off. Somebody do a big hit here. We got heals. Great. The dragon's getting angry. The dragon is definitely getting angry. It's getting low. He brought him back to life. There we go. And the ally protect again saved him. Otherwise, he'd be dead. Takedown. Perfect. I love that. That was a perfect finish to show what she can do. We'll keep this because I don't know what Harmony wants to keep. So, yeah. I would run her through here. Dragons 20. Spiders 20. Fire Knight, like I said. Obviously, even if you're not at, if you're coming up through Fire Knight, you can use her in everything you do because weak affinity on Fire Knight 20 is going to matter. But obviously, you know, you got all these other dungeons you're coming up through here. You can use her to get there, right? And then even on 20, you can use her. I've used plenty. I mean, we use Allure on 20, who's magic. We use Apothecary on 20, who's magic all the time. So you can use her there. Ice Golem, she's going to kill it, like I said before. And Spiders. I really would love to show you Spiders, and I will. Once we get her to 180 days, I will come in there with Ultimate G. I will come in there with her with fast speeds and an Apothecary to speed us up. Maybe we can use an off tank like Rosin Scarhide, another fusion champion. All champions that are easier to get, and then an Apothecary for speed. And we should do it no problem. We'll lay down the burns. We'll lay down the stuns. It should be easy times. And as far as all these other dungeons, obviously she's going to work out really well. Really, really well. And then this is the big one. When this comes, she's going to, yeah, it's hidden. It's hidden. It's been hidden forever. When this comes, which it will be this year. It will be this year, really. It really will. When this comes, she's going to be a big part of that. A really big part of that. And of course, for Faction Wars for Barbarians, I'm going to put her on my team. Even though I have Valkyrie. Even though I have 3 Altans. I don't use all 3 of them. Even though I have an Altan, a Valkyrie, and whatever else, I'm going to be using her on my Faction Wars team. She's going to make it way easy to do Faction Wars. Very, very easy. So please, level her up if you get her. It's worth the 11 books. She's an amazing champion. Harmon, thank you so much for letting us look at her. If you have any questions below, please let me know. Thank you so much for the love and the support. Please subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you all on a video soon.